don't know where we're going.
This camera quality isn't given. Um, but anyway, I would like to say that I honestly did not talk a lot in this video, mostly because I have anxiety and I get overstimulated easily, especially doing, I guess, just new things I've never done before, such as going to an airport and traveling somewhere else. I know the next time I do travel, like via airplane, it won't be like this because now I know what to expect. Just the beginning of this video, while we're on the airplane, um, our first flight, because we had a layover in Los Angeles, so LAX. When we were in Salt Lake on the airplane, our flight got delayed by like an hour because someone brought lithium batteries on board, and it was just this whole thing, and it was a mess. But I felt bad, but at the same time, they even announced that if you have anything like that, or like you're not sure to have your bags checked or whatever, that didn't happen. Something happened. I don't know. But our flight was delayed by an hour, and our layover was only supposed to be an hour. So we literally had to rush to the terminal or whatever. But first, we had to go to the bathroom because we were on the plane for like almost 2 hours sitting there. It was great. But luckily, we did board our next flight on time. So I guess that was great. Flight from Los Angeles to Hawaii felt like it took forever. It was said it was only supposed to be like 6 hours. It didn't feel like 6 hours, but I guess it just depends on the winds and such. But I wasn't having fun that flight because I got a headache. I literally did not feel good. Whatever. Other than that, it was good.
Many unbearable hours later.
It wasn't as bad as the first one.
I said in the beginning, I didn't record a lot of like talking and whatever. But we have family that lives in Hawaii, so we stayed with them and they just showed us around. Um, I honestly did not expect all the walking that I did, which I'm fine with. It's exercise. I was just kind of shocked. I didn't, yeah, I kind of wasn't prepared, but it was fun. I'm trying to remember. I know my uncle and my aunt wanted to take us to breakfast at this place. I don't remember what it was called. I think it was called Duke's or something. But I think they started serving lunch or something when we got there. So, or the wait was going to be too long. It was something to that extent, and so we all decided that we would try this other place, and it was called the Yard House, and we walked there. That place was really good, and then you know we just kept walking. Oh, it was in Waikiki, so there's shops everywhere. So we just walked around, explored, went to I think it was a mall. Then we all kind of got tired and just sat around, as you could see. And then, like 3 hours later, we had a boat ride, which was really fun. And then there was fireworks at the end. I don't exactly know why there were fireworks, but I thought that was cool. I was kind of starting to get like seasick a little bit because I've never really been on a boat, but it was fun. I don't, I don't think we did anything after. I think we just walked back home. I know for a fact we didn't do anything after. We just went home or something and just kind of relaxed after, took a shower, just sat around and talked. But what do they do?
This isn't the time to be going, we're on the phone.
It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Can I take one of the pigeons home?
Look at this.
3 hours later.
Bombastic side eye.
Okay, so this next day, after the boat ride and all that, we were supposed to go to the beach this day, but we decided not to because we needed groceries, and that's kind of a priority when there's people to feed. So we went to this coffee shop first that I wanted to try. And then after that, we drove to Costco, did our grocery shopping there. As you will see, I was surprised by just the alcohol that they had in Costco because I live in Utah and it is not normal to see just like alcohol in a Costco or having little tiny shops that just have alcohol. So I was just kind of surprised by that. I know I didn't go to Sprouts, but my aunt, my mom, and my brother did. I stayed with my uncle and my cousins. I don't like grocery shopping, so we really didn't do much that day. I think we did go swimming. I'm not really sure, but we did make dinner. We had tacos for dinner. Just that day was just simple. Nothing too crazy happened. Okay, so this day we went to the beach. It was kind of a little road trip to get there. I didn't record a lot of that part, but it was a good maybe 40 minutes away. It was fun. There's a clip of my cousin doing something, digging, as you will see, which I thought was pretty funny because I didn't intentionally record that. So, we had fun. It was really pretty. I wish we went to the beach more. We only went once. But when we definitely go back, we're gonna go some more. I want to go for my birthday, but we'll see what happens. We did pack some things for the beach, like just little snacks, like watermelon, little sandwich roll things from Costco, um, water, of course, just the essentials.
Those are the ones with the foreheads I was talking about. I wouldn't want to dip my feet in. No.
I had fun until I hurt my foot. I bought Crocs while I was there. I didn't record that or anything. It was really crowded in that store. It was way too small to be doing all of that. And they were just kind of wedged a little bit. I'll have to show them whenever I wear them. But I don't know. I guess maybe the little trail wasn't even or something, and I just kind of tripped but I twisted my right foot. I was fine for most of the day. We did go to where Jurassic Park was filmed. We didn't do like a tour or anything. We kind of just looked around, walked around a little bit in like the little souvenir shop. My foot was hurting, but it wasn't too bad. It got bad towards the very end of like the day and our little trip. So we were done for the day after our little garden adventure and then the Jurassic Park adventure. I think that's all we did that day because we ate at home. We didn't go out to eat that day or anything. But when we drove home, I could not walk. I couldn't get out. I could get out of the truck, but I couldn't walk. It was so painful. It was so bad. It was so bad I started crying. All is well now. I didn't need to see a doctor or anything because I knew I just probably either pulled something or sprained it, and I did not want to get stuck with the bill because that's America for you. Even when you have insurance, you still get stuck with a bill. And I was not wanting that because they're just going to tell me something I already knew. So I was in pain, so I just rested my foot, and my aunt and my uncle and my brother later that night went walking. So my mom stayed with me and my cousins. And my cousins are little, so they could easily entertain themselves. But that wasn't too bad, but I was mad at myself because I don't understand how it happened. But all is well. The next day, I think, is our last day, and I literally forced myself to walk. I didn't care because I'm like, I'm not missing out on any of this. I don't remember what it was called, but we kind of went to this like little town. We explored, we got shaved ice, and then afterwards we drove back to Waikiki. We went out to eat again. We went to the Yard House, which I mentioned before at the very beginning. I did not get the same thing. I got something else, and I was kind of disappointed with it because it wasn't not that it wasn't good or anything. I'm picky about certain things, so I don't know. And then after that, we walked around, we went shopping for things like for our plane trip back home, and then just other little items that, like souvenirs we wanted to take back home with us. Honestly, that was about it. It was fun. We didn't do anything too strenuous or anything.
Run over! Run over! eating.
2 hours later.
Okay, so this is the day we are leaving Hawaii. My uncle took us to the airport. We had to be there early. I don't even remember what time the flight was supposed to leave, but we got there early. I am not a morning person, so I honestly didn't record anything. I am so sorry. That flight back to LA wasn't as long. I think it was like maybe exactly 6 hours or something, and I'm so glad that flight went by so fast because I couldn't. And our flight from LA to Salt Lake City was delayed. They never told us what happened. I don't know. It was delayed by like maybe an hour. I have no clue what happened, but that flight, thank God it was only an hour or something in like something minutes. So I'm glad that went by so fast, especially since I slept. I didn't record like any of the airport anything. I was just so done. I wanted to go home because I hate it. I don't like people. I don't, yeah, I was just over it. I was just so tired. And Hawaii is 4 hours behind Salt Lake. So I was all over the place. My aunt who lives here in Salt Lake came to pick us up, and my mom let her borrow a car. So we just dropped my aunt off at home. And by this time it's like midnight-ish kind of. So we were hungry, so we just decided to stop by McDonald's, which was the only thing open. Not the healthiest option, but you know, taking risks, I guess. I did not want to leave. I had fun. The people there are different. The vibe is different. I don't know. It was just great.